Cat here. Happy Valentine's Day. We are going to be making some chocolates. And I don't have a recipe because this is kind of, we're making them as we go and we'll figure it all out. There's a couple of different things. If you're going to make chocolates, you can make them, you can buy what we've done. Buy the candy melts, melt them per the instructions, and put them together that way. You can get any kind of chocolate that you like to eat, barring it having stuff inside it, like a chocolate bar. You can get that and cut it up and do essentially the same thing, where you can do it in a double boiler or you can microwave it. Always keep an eye on it. Do your microwaving in short bursts, whatever you do, and I'll tell you the instructions for these in just a second. But chocolate, you want to be careful about adding water to it or liquids because it can seize up on you. But if you're using like a candy bar or you're using these things, at least you don't have to worry about tempering it. Because I have never tempered chocolate and I'm not about to start now. Maybe eventually, someday. But anyway, we got these at Walmart. And what you're going to do with these, we got peanut butter, we got chocolate, we got some white chocolate. I don't know that we're going to make full-on white chocolate, but we'll see what happens. You're going to take these, put them in a bowl, microwave them at 50% for a minute, and then you're going to do 30-second intervals, keeping an eye on it, because if you overheat it, you're going to screw it up. But as long as you do it at like 30-second intervals, you should be fine. Until it's all melted. Once it's melted, then you're good to go. We're going to use measuring cups because you can see through them and they have spouts. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do plain chocolate and some peanut butter with some swirls, and after that we're going to do some chocolate orange ones, and we'll get back to that. We're going to put these in the microwave, like I said, 1 minute half power, 30 seconds, yeah.
1 minute at half power. Oh yeah, sorry.
And 30-second intervals until they're melted. Alright, once you get it all nice and smooth, you're just going to take it over to your mold, pour it in. Try not to make a huge mess.
Don't let it go all the way up either. It is kind of thick.
It's peanut butter. Swirl it on up. Peanut butter chocolate swirl. We've got a bunch of those made up. You can tell they're all different kind of thicknesses because we realized that they were very thick. We were making big chunky ones, so we decided to make some of them thinner. It's a work in progress. But we've got chocolate ones with peanut butter swirl and peanut butter ones with chocolate swirl, and we're going to put those to the side and we're going to let them set. Alright, now we're going to also make, while that's sitting over there, we're going to make some peanut butter balls. And you need to make some candied peanut butter first, so you gotta have half cup peanut butter, 3 tablespoons of butter, and a cup of powdered sugar, which I am now going to attempt. Love these spoons. We got these spoons years ago in a Sunday set. You know, those sets they sell at like Walmart around Christmas, and all this time later we still use them. And I love that something that most people would think was like kind of a goofy gift or whatever still is so great. Still have the cups, the glasses.
Yeah. Don't remember what they look like.
No, they're just Sunday cups.
I didn't know that's where we got them at. I thought they came with the silverware.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I still have the Sunday cups. I use them sometimes.
It's just interesting to think because usually, I mean, you get those gifts and it's like, oh, that's a cool novelty and everything, but it's never going to be used for anything. Use them all the time. just to mix everything together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been a little while. When I... What were the names? Chris and Melinda, is it? Yeah, when I used to babysit them, or it was only once or twice, I had a candy set at the time that had a recipe for this. Actually, I wasn't going to use that. I was going to use the fork. Kind of mash it together until it starts forming into something, and then we'll switch to the wooden spoon. Try not to make a mess. Alright, it'll take you a minute. You're just gonna kind of keep cutting the peanut butter into the powdered sugar, and once it comes together like that, you're going to put it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. Alrighty, so once it's been in there for about 10 minutes so it can kind of be a little bit more manageable, you're gonna take it, squish it together, and make balls. How big are we making them?
Well, they gotta go in those little cups.
A little smaller than this, then.
Let's see.
Like making peanut butter cookies,
Right.
sort of. Take a gob of it, roll it up in a ball. It fits.
Yeah, because we're gonna put the chocolate on it.
So about this big, however big that is.
About a half inch.
About a half an inch. Well, I'm putting them in here, right?
Yeah, because we gotta go back in the refrigerator.
So once you ball all of this up, get all your balls together, and put them in the fridge. For how long?
About 20 minutes, it said.
Okay, put them in the fridge for about 20 minutes. These have been in the fridge for a little while. We decided to put them in the fridge to try to get it go a little faster. Now we're going to try to get them out. I'm going to very gently turn them over and see if I can push them out. I don't know that turning it over really mattered, but that's really cool.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Now the swirly ones do not show up on the top.
So you have to turn them
It
over.
shows up on the bottom. But if you want it to show up on the top, you're going to have to put both types of chocolate in next to each other and swirl them around that way. But hey, surprise, if you're only looking at the top, you'll just be surprised when you eat them. Alright, so there's that. There we go.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
Alright, so this is the one we're doing with the orange. And we have orange oil, which is really, really, really concentrated. You can also get orange extract. You'll want to use a little bit more if you do that. We're going to do this to taste, so I don't have an exact measurement for you. Just a couple of drops. Stir that in.
And that's what that spoon there's for.
For what? Tasting it?
Mm-hmm.
Smells pretty orangey already. I think that tastes pretty much just like a chocolate orange.
Okay.
I like that. Alright, let's get the lid on that before we spill it and Mom's kitchen smells like orange forever. And now, we're just going to go ahead and pour this in here just like we did these. We're going to try to make them a little smaller like the ones we did here. Now when you do that, you're not going to get quite the even backside on them, but you're just going to eat them anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we tried, as you can see, writing on them with some melted white chocolate. It doesn't come out quite so well. You can't really read that all that well. So if you want to write on them, I suggest maybe getting yourself an edible marker or something. They did have those in the Valentine section at Walmart. So I don't know how good they are because I've never tried them, but you might want to try something like that or get some frosting. We just didn't want frosting on our chocolate. That's kind of weird. Or maybe you'll have better luck. Maybe you're better at writing on them than I am. But anyway, just want to let you know that didn't quite work out for us. Okay, so now for the peanut butter balls. We got our peanut butter balls. We got our chocolate that we've melted, our little Twinkie thing. What is that supposed to be for? I mean,
it was a kit that I got at the dollar store several years ago to make chocolate dipped Twinkies.
Weird. So
yeah.
Twinkie fondue.
Yeah. And plus it was it was after Christmas and like 70% off, so I got it for nothing.
Hey, why not? And we use it all the time, so that works for the chocolate. Anyway, just gonna take your chocolate. You're gonna take your peanut butter balls. What?
Put a little bit of chocolate in your cup. Then drop the peanut butter ball in. Then fill it the rest with chocolate. That's what I always did.
We're doing cups, not balls.
Yes, we're doing cups.
My brain isn't working.
Just make sure to scrape it off on the edge so don't get it everywhere except for in your cup. So a little bit in the cup.
Chocolate in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Spread it around a tiny bit. There we go. Peanut butter ball. Me being lazy.
We might have made them a smidge bit big, but
yeah, they're not going to be very cuppy.
Okay. And that's what we do. Maybe we'll cut the peanut butter balls in half.
Okay.
And here,
you could just smash them a little bit.
Well, you could do that too. Try one like that.
Okay. I grabbed more chocolate than I needed for the beginning.
You need that much.
Spread you around on the bottom. Take my little smushy one. In there. I think that works much better.
There you go. All right.
Smooth it out. And you got yourself a peanut butter cup. Alright, so as you can see, we did regular chocolate and some white chocolate. That's the one that we didn't smush. When we started smushing the peanut butter down, it worked a lot better. So there's our peanut butter cups. They are not set yet. I'll give that a little while. And over here we got we got all our hearts we did earlier. And these are the orange chocolate hearts, and they came out really well. And they smell really good. They taste really good. So, I mean, that's just some basic chocolate stuff. Hey, if you want to go through the process of making actual chocolate yourself, find that in a different video, because I'll tell you that is difficult.
It will not happen here.
No. I've watched videos on how to do it, and it's like, the best option would be to buy yourself some cocoa nibs and some cocoa fat, and go from there. But if you go all the way back to the cocoa beans, wow, that is difficult. But anyway, I suggest just buy yourself some chocolate, melt it down, and put it into the shape you want. You can fill it with stuff if you want to. We didn't have any fillings that we want to do today. Maybe we'll do that another day. That's why we did the peanut butter cups. But yeah, if you want some kind of like personalized Valentine's thing, it's definitely not a bad idea. And we got it all at Walmart for not particularly a lot of money. And it's just fun to try, so I definitely recommend that. Again, if you have any other ideas of something you'd like for me to try, let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments. And until next time, this is Evil Black Cat wishing you love, luck, and legendaries. Later.